What led up to this?
So BlackBerry, as a company, has been focusing a little bit more on trying to get revenue from IP as opposed to its messaging business, which, as you note, has declined. Its handset business, which, as you note, has declined. Patent revenue is on the up and up, and maybe they have a chance here with Facebook, which certainly has money.
So, do they have a case, Matt?
They do. BlackBerry has over 40,000 patents. They have a very broad patent portfolio. They've been active in this space for a long time. One of the patents at issue here was filed in 2003, so we're looking at pre-smartphone era IP. Some of this is foundational. The question is just, what's the incremental value of that, 15 years later? They're likely seeking pretty high royalties, and so, the question is, how much is this actually worth to a company like Facebook that continues to innovate and put out new products with direct messaging services?
Why now, though? I mean, this has been going on for years.
Yeah, as Sarah mentioned, BlackBerry's business model has changed. They've gotten out of handsets and they're looking more at brand licensing, software licensing, and IP licensing. So they have this huge portfolio of patents. They're looking to extract some value from that. They've gone after companies in other industries. They just settled a big case with Avaya. They settled a dispute with Blue, one of the handset makers. And so Facebook kind of represents this other industry segment that they're looking to reach in and try to extract value from IP.
Could this materially hurt Facebook?
I mean, Facebook at this point has looked at this lawsuit and basically said, this is a desperate attempt by BlackBerry to wring some money out of these inventions that they haven't been able to turn into what we've been able to turn them into. So no, we don't think we owe them any money. Facebook in the past, when it has been accused of copycatting, like with Snapchat, we've seen it many times, they have said, listen, in the world of software, we kind of, as a technology industry, settle on the right way to do things. Gmail wasn't the first mail app. Google wasn't the first search engine. Facebook certainly wasn't the first social network. Matt, question for you. When you look at that kind of copycatting, like what Facebook has done to Snap, and the arguments they're making there, what is different between that and the kind of intellectual property stuff they're arguing about here?
Yeah, that BlackBerry is trying to assert. I think when you see the copycatting these days, when somebody sees a new product come out and everybody kind of rushes to build their own version of it, you're using techniques and knowledge that's widespread in the industry. You can put some engineers in a room and have them come up with a messaging app. BlackBerry's point is we wouldn't live in this world if 15 years ago we hadn't started developing the baseline for these types of applications. Software, tech, and Silicon Valley generally tend to be a little bit less pro-patent than some of the hardware and hardware services companies. So you're just kind of seeing a fundamental disagreement as to where the value in these types of properties lie and what the best way to innovate is.